Today we're going to talk about the Smith and Wesson pocket knife.
Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. And as the video thumbnail and title showed, this is the Smith and Wesson assisted blade pocket knife. And I asked the question in the title, is this the best EDC knife out there? And I'm going to get to that in just a second. First, let's talk about the knife. This is the Smith and Wesson folding blade, assisted folding blade pocket knife. It has a 3.5 inch black oxide carbon, high carbon steel blade. The full length of it is 8 inches, and folded it is 4 3/4 inch long. It weighs 4.8 ounces. Here is the belt spring, or belt clip rather. It's got good spring retention on it. It doesn't slip out. It's not too hard to get on, but yet it doesn't slip out. I think it's just right. The thumb knob is ambidextrous, so it's on either side. Doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed, it'll work either way. And then the handle is not a plastic or a phenolic or anything like that. It's actually a rubberized coated aluminum handle. It's incredibly durable and tough. And in the beginning of this video, I stuck it in the tree. I took numerous takes on that. I'll roll in a little footage on that, kind of funny. So anyway, it didn't hurt it one bit being thrown at that tree. It didn't have any issues. It didn't loosen up or anything. It's nice and tight. And now I got to answer the question, is this the best EDC knife out there? Well, when you search YouTube for EDC pocket knives, what do you find? You find lots of videos on higher end knives. And higher end, I'm meaning like $100, $200, $300. I've even seen some as much as $1,000 plus. And to me, that is not an EDC knife. Now, would they work good in that situation? Absolutely. Yeah, they'll work good. Those are good, high quality knives. But I wouldn't want to carry every day, hence the name EDC, everyday carry, a $300 pocket knife. This one here was $34.99 at Academy Sports. I know it's available at other places. That's just where I got this one. I paid for it myself. It's not a sponsored video at all. And the reason I like that is if I lose it, it's not going to bother me. If it gets lost, it's no big deal. There's no emotional attachment because it cost me a week's worth of wages to buy it. It's just a $34 knife. I'll go buy another one. And that's, to me, the point of an EDC. It either A, it needs to function, and B, not cost a fortune, because when you carry a knife every day you run the risk of you might lose it somewhere. It might slip out of your pocket, getting in and out of your vehicle. You might be going through some brush, hiking through some rough terrain, and it gets snagged on a branch and slips out of your pocket and you not know it. And you know, if I did that to a $300 knife or even a $100 knife, now that would start to upset me a little bit. But a $34 knife, $35 knife, no big deal at all. I just go buy another one. And if you're out in the wilderness and you're hiking through brush and stuff like that, you might say, well, no, I don't have a knife. I might be screwed. Well, you should always have a backup, of some kind. Something in your backpack, a Leatherman tool, or multi-tool of some kind. You always have a backup when you're out in the wilderness. But for your everyday carry, when you're out doing your normal activities in town, at work, in your vehicle, one is enough typically. And so this is the one. You'll notice that it's got some wear on it, and I'm using a new camera here, so I don't know how close I can get. Hopefully I'm okay. It's got some wear on the rubberized coating, starting to wear off the aluminum there. You see it again up here, and hopefully it picks it up. The high points of this textured grip is starting to wear off. And again, if that was a real expensive knife, that might start to bum me out a little bit. On this knife, I don't care. It's a little patina. I like a little patina. Is it the smoothest fasting action assisted knife out there? No, it actually does require a little bit of a flick of the wrist to get it to open. And a lot of people, well, you gotta have something that's buttery smooth, and you hit the button and it just opens on its own almost. No, to me that doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get in a knife fight with this. I carry other weaponry for that. To me, a assisted blade opening knife is so you can open the blade one-handed in case your other hand is busy holding something, you're getting ready to cut it open or cut into it. You can have this hand busy and use the other hand to get the knife open, and this accomplishes that just fine. Now, I did see some reviews online for this knife, stating that one of the biggest complaints with this knife was how stiff the assisted blade opening was. And I have to agree that when it was new, it was really stiff. And it was so stiff, in fact, that I was pushing on this, it started to hurt my thumb a little bit. And sometimes I even had to two-hand it to get it open. But after 2 to 3 days of using it, it smoothed right up, and now it's just fine. So it did take a couple days of use breaking it in, and now there's no issues. It carries deep in the pocket and stays well. I don't know if this will show up. If not, I'll get some closer up footage of it. It doesn't stick up out of the pocket hardly at all, so it's not even noticeable that I'm actually got it on. And it's down in there deep enough, I don't feel like it's ever going to come out. But yet, you saw how easily it slips on and slips off. It's just fine. I've cut fruits and vegetables with it. I'll roll in some footage of that. Marshmallow sticks, opening boxes, no problem at all. For an EDC knife that needs to be strong, durable, tough, get the job done, this is the knife that does it just fine. I don't need a super expensive knife. The shape of the handle is great right here. It gives a really nice hold. Textured grip there, textured up here. It doesn't feel like it's going to slip out of my hand at all. I'm not trying to be a Smith and Wesson salesman. The point I'm trying to get across here is, for the value, for the price, this is an excellent, excellent, excellent option. Now, you might be able to find another brand or another model that's in that similar price point that accomplishes everything that this one accomplishes. Strong, durable, tough, sharp, holds an edge. And if that's the case, great, rock on. But for me, I don't need a $300 or $400 knife for my EDC. This gets the job done. Guys, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you found value in this content, please hit the like button and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. I've got links to my other social media networks in the description below. And until next time, rock on.